Okay, let's be real for a second. Choosing a real estate agent is a huge deal. It's one of the biggest financial moves you'll ever make. If you get it right, it's a dream come true. But if you get it wrong, well, it can be a total nightmare. So today, we're going to crack open a guide that's packed with top reviews and figure out what the secret sauce is for a truly great agent. All right, let's get into it.
So I want you to think about that. What's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it how many houses they've sold? The big name company they work for? Or is it something else? We're about to get to the bottom of what clients actually care about.
Here's our source material for today. It's a guide all about the top real estate firms in Colorado Springs. Now, on the surface, it just looks like a bunch of reviews, right? But if you look a little closer, it's basically a masterclass in what makes clients not just happy, but absolutely thrilled. So, first things first, what does it even mean to be a leading firm according to these reviews? It really all comes down to their core promise, their value proposition. Let's break that down. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Your first thought might be, okay, lower fees probably means I'm giving something up, right? Less service, maybe? But the reviews in this guide, they completely flip that idea on its head. Clients are saying over and over that they got that full commission, VIP treatment, plus really solid, honest advice, all while paying less. And this quote from Douglas just nails it. It's not about making a sacrifice to save some money. The message here is loud and clear. You can absolutely have both. He's saying he got everything he expected and more with an agent who was just plain better. Okay, so let's keep going because a company's promises are one thing. The real proof, the place where the rubber meets the road, is in what actual clients have to say. This is where we start to see the patterns. And we're not just talking about a couple of happy campers here. The source guide points to a 5-star rating from over 90 verified reviews. 90. That's a serious amount of social proof. That's not a fluke. That's a system that's clearly working. And when you dig into the reviews, these key themes just jump off the page. First up, from Scott, perfect communication and speed. I mean, selling your home in just 1 week, that's a massive result. And you know what makes that possible without tearing your hair out? Great communication. And here's Matt saying pretty much the same thing. Again, you see that word speed right next to getting a great deal. That combination of being efficient and getting a fantastic financial outcome, that's the recurring magic formula in these reviews. Wow. And this one from Eileen really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's not just about the transaction. It's about deep expertise and genuine care. It's about building trust. That's what turns a client into a fan for life who says, I will never use anyone else. So if you put all these reviews in a pot and boil them down, you get this perfect checklist of what makes an agent great. It's that constant communication, it's knowing the market inside and out, it's being fast and efficient, it's being honest. I love that clients call them straight shooters, and it's that willingness to go above and beyond. And of course, the cherry on top is that it all comes with significant financial savings. Speaking of savings, the source brings up one specific financial perk that's a real head-turner, the buyer's rebate. Let's just quickly unpack what that is and why it's such a big deal. The number we're talking about is up to 0.5% cash back. Now, 0.5% might not sound like a ton, but when you're buying a house, that can easily mean thousands of dollars coming right back into your pocket after you close. That's real money. So what is it exactly? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Your agent gets a commission from the sale, right? A buyer's rebate is just them giving you a piece of that commission. It's a direct financial kickback that lowers the total cost of buying your home. It's a pretty compelling offer for sure. And if you're thinking, sounds too good to be true, well, here's the proof straight from a client. Jane's says it flat out. We even got a buyer's rebate. So this isn't some marketing gimmick. It's a real client getting real money back in their bank account. Okay, so we've deconstructed the perfect review. We found all the key ingredients. Now, how do we make this actually useful for you? Let's turn everything we've learned into a simple, actionable checklist you can use when you're interviewing any real estate agent. This right here, this is your game plan. Don't just ask about their sales record. You got to dig deeper. Ask them how they'll communicate with you. Test their knowledge about your specific neighborhood. Make them explain their strategy for a quick, successful sale. And yeah, you have to talk about the money. Make them break down every fee and show you the value. And my personal favorite, ask them to tell you about a time they had to give a client some tough, honest advice. Their answer will tell you everything you need to know about their integrity.
And that leaves us with one last, kind of provocative thought. The source is a guide to leading real estate firms, right? But nearly every single review calls out the agents Frank and Jennifer by name. It really makes you wonder, when you hire an agent, are you hiring the company or are you hiring the person? Because it really seems like the skill, the trust, and the connection you have with that individual agent, that's what truly creates the five-star experience. Something to think about.